Well, what criteria do you use to select individual stocks for the portfolio?
Yeah, the allocation to a particular company would be primarily driven by the growth of that company, management caliber, and the balance sheet strength. So, at the time of initiating coverage on the company, as well as while buying a company in the portfolio, the risk factors and its impact is given high importance. On a regular basis, we keep evaluating the risks and take necessary actions in the portfolio if necessary.
Are there any specific areas of healthcare that you intentionally over or underweight in the portfolio?
Yeah, so CDMO subsegment is more structural in nature, where we could witness higher growth over a medium to long term perspective, given the market opportunity as well as global companies' desire to shift the supply chain away from China. As far as services are concerned, we have seen worst of the competitive intensity in diagnostics, and during this phase, the incumbents were able to maintain their gross margins. So, this makes us believe that the sector has potential to grow in early double digits, and this subsegment also offers play on organized to organized. We are more comfortable on diagnostics valuations versus hospitals. And as far as domestic companies are concerned, the growth rates for domestic branded formulations should be steady at around 9 to 10%.
So, how is your portfolio split between traditional pharma businesses, including generic exports, API, CDMO, and healthcare services? How has this changed over the years?
The traditional pharma plus generics would account for around 61 to 62% of the portfolio. CDMO would be around 13 odd percent, APIs would be around 3 odd percent, and healthcare services will be around 18 to 20%. Over last 1 year, we would have increased exposure to CDMOs, diagnostics and APIs and reduced traditional generic share.
Well, what is your view on the sector valuations? Can you throw some light on this?
Sure, Sonal. Sector valuations kind of remain cheaper than the other consumer-oriented growth sectors with similar growth profile. And with low weightage of the healthcare sector in diversified indexes, UTI Healthcare Fund gives investors an opportunity to participate in the growth of the sector.
Thank you for listening.
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.